From the dusty streets of Rosario, Argentina, a small boy began a journey that would one day redefine the meaning of greatness. Lionel Andrés Messi, born on June 24, 1987, was not born into fame, luxury, or power. His story began in simplicity, with an old football, a rough ground, and a dream so big that even the world wasn't ready for it. From a very young age, Messi showed something that words could not describe. The way he moved, the way he touched the ball, it was as if football itself was alive within him. His neighbors would gather to watch the little boy who dribbled faster than their eyes could follow. But behind the smiles and talent was a challenge no child should have to face. At the age of 10, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. His body stopped growing as it should, and his family couldn't afford the treatment. Doctors said without medical help, his chances of becoming a professional player were almost impossible. But his heart refused to accept defeat. Every night, he would sleep hugging his football, dreaming of stadiums far away from Rosario. His parents tried everything they could, but it was destiny that had other plans. When scouts from FC Barcelona saw a recording of his play, they couldn't believe their eyes. A small boy with magical feet, weaving through defenders twice his size, controlling the ball as if it were tied to his left foot. It didn't take long for them to realize they were witnessing something extraordinary. Barcelona offered him a chance to come to Spain and join their youth academy, La Masia. The contract was written on a napkin because they didn't want to lose him. And just like that, the boy from Rosario took the first step toward immortality. Arriving in Spain wasn't easy. He was only 13, far away from home, struggling to adapt to a new culture, a new language, and an unfamiliar life. He missed his mother, his friends, and the warmth of Argentina. But on the training ground, he found peace. Every time the ball touched his feet, he felt at home. The coaches at La Masia had never seen anything like him. He was smaller than everyone else, but faster, sharper, and far more intelligent with the ball. He didn't play football, he created art. When he joined the Barcelona senior team at 16, the world started to take notice. The crowd didn't know it yet, but they were watching the rise of the greatest player of all time. His first goal came in 2005, assisted by Ronaldinho, the superstar who saw a reflection of genius in the young Argentine. The stadium erupted, and that moment marked the beginning of a golden era. Messi's rise was not built on words or arrogance. It was built on silence, discipline, and magic. With every match, he evolved into something beyond human. He didn't just score goals, he destroyed defenses, he humiliated world-class players, and he made every game look effortless. His dribbling defied physics, his acceleration left defenders frozen, and his passing vision split defenses like lightning. Every touch was poetry. While others played for fame, Messi played for the love of the game. His connection with the ball was spiritual, like a painter with a brush or a composer with music. Barcelona under Pep Guardiola became a symphony, and Messi was the conductor. Alongside Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets, he led Barcelona into an era of dominance that football had never seen before. The tiki-taka style became world-famous, and Messi was the heart of it all. His 91 goals in the year 2012 broke all records, surpassing even Gerd Muller's long-standing record. Every goal was unique, each moment a masterpiece. Yet, no matter how many trophies he lifted or records he broke, he remained humble. While other stars celebrated with extravagance, Messi simply raised his hand and looked to the sky, dedicating every goal to his late grandmother, who had believed in him before anyone else. His rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo defined a generation. It wasn't just competition, it was a war of greatness. Two players from different worlds pushing each other to limits never seen before. Ronaldo was strength and power, Messi was grace and intelligence. Fans debated endlessly about who was better, but deep down everyone knew, both made each other immortal. For all his success with Barcelona, one thing haunted Messi for years: international glory with Argentina. He came close many times but fell just short. The 2014 World Cup ended in heartbreak. The Copa America finals in 2015 and 2016 ended in tears. The pressure from his own country grew unbearable. Critics said he could never be like Maradona. The media questioned his loyalty, and fans called him a failure. After losing another final, Messi sat on the field, tears streaming down his face, and announced his retirement from international football. The world stood still. It was as if football itself had lost its soul. But legends are not made to quit. Weeks later, Messi returned, stronger, more determined, ready to rewrite his destiny. In 2021, at the Maracanã Stadium in Brazil, destiny finally smiled upon him. Argentina defeated Brazil to win the Copa America, and for the first time in his career, Messi lifted an international trophy. The world watched as his teammates carried him high in the air, chanting his name. He wasn't just their captain, he was their hero. That night, millions of tears were shed, not out of sadness, but out of joy. The boy from Rosario had finally conquered the world. But there was still one dream left: the World Cup. In 2022, in Qatar, Messi led Argentina with unmatched passion and calmness. Every match felt like a story written by destiny itself. From his goals to his leadership, he was unstoppable. The final against France became one of the greatest games in football history. Messi scored, assisted, and led with heart. The game went into penalties, and when Gonzalo Montiel scored the final shot, Argentina became world champions. Messi fell to his knees, overwhelmed, emotional, and fulfilled. The image of him lifting the World Cup trophy in golden light became one of the most iconic moments in sports history. It was the ending everyone had dreamed of. The little boy who once needed hormone treatment had become the king of football. Beyond the trophies and fame, Messi's greatness lies in who he is as a person. He has never been a loud personality, never been involved in scandals, and never used his fame for arrogance. He lives quietly with his wife Antonella Roccuzzo, his childhood sweetheart, and their 3 sons, Thiago, Matteo, and Ciro. His family is his world. He often says that his happiness doesn't come from fame, but from seeing his children smile. Even after all the success, he remains humble and grounded, the same boy who once cried leaving Argentina. His teammates describe him as shy, kind, and deeply human. For Messi, football has always been about passion, not power. His loyalty to Barcelona was unshakable for over 20 years. Even when he had offers from big clubs, he stayed because Barcelona was his home. When financial issues forced his exit in 2021, he cried during his farewell speech, showing the world how much love he carried for the club that gave him everything. At Paris Saint-Germain, he continued to perform at an elite level, forming a dream trio with Neymar and Mbappé. Though his time there was short, his influence was global. Then came another surprising move, to Inter Miami in Major League Soccer. His arrival changed football in America forever. Tickets sold out instantly, viewership skyrocketed, and stadiums filled with fans wearing pink jerseys. It was proof that Messi's impact goes beyond Europe, beyond continents, beyond generations. Even at 36, he continues to inspire millions, proving that greatness isn't defined by age, but by heart. What makes Messi different from everyone else is that his greatness looks effortless. He doesn't need power to dominate, he doesn't need words to inspire, and he doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. He plays with joy, he lives with humility, and he wins with grace. In an era of ego and headlines, Messi stands out for his silence. Every touch he makes speaks louder than any speech could. He doesn't just play football, he lives it, breathes it, and shares it with the world like a gift. Throughout his career, Messi has broken more than 1,000 records, earned hundreds of awards, and inspired billions. But numbers can't define him. His real value is emotional. He represents hope, that no matter how small you are, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way, you can still become the best in the world. He is proof that talent combined with humility creates greatness that lasts forever. Messi is not just a player, he is an emotion that unites people across borders, languages, and generations. His story will be told for centuries, the boy who overcame sickness, rejection, and pressure to become the king of football. Every fan who has watched him knows the feeling, that brief moment when time stops, and Messi glides past defenders like light passing through shadows. It's more than sport, it's beauty, it's art, it's the magic that makes football the world's greatest game. Lionel Messi's journey teaches us that destiny favors the brave. From a child who needed medical help to grow, to a man who made the whole world grow in admiration, his legacy will never fade. He is the greatest, not because of his goals or trophies, but because he reminded us what it means to dream. And as the sun sets on his career, one truth remains eternal: there will never be another Lionel Messi. The king may one day step off the field, but his spirit, his magic, and his story will live forever in the heart of football.